What is up? Thank you for joining me for another reaction. How are you? I hope this video finds you well. Today, we have Pentatonix with Imagine, the official video. I had a number of people recommend that I should watch this one. This one is ginormous. It came out 8 years ago, I think is what YouTube said as I clicked in here. And it had like 44 million views or something. So I can't believe I haven't heard this before. So I'm imagining that this is Imagine by John Lennon, a cover of that. Yeah, I'm guessing. We'll see. But let's jump on in. Yeah, John Lennon. So this is a long time ago.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No help.
Really a gentle and rounded timbre coming out of Avi there. I will say that I know that he left the group probably actually very shortly after filming this. And he went off and did some of his own stuff. I've always loved his voice, though. It's very, very unique. And, yeah, I've really always liked his voice, especially just how pure it is. Sometimes bass voices kind of get this, like, almost a grittiness to them, especially in the lower register. And I never feel like his voice has that. I don't know. Just interesting. I do like his voice, though. I recognize he's not in the group anymore. But fantastic start to the song with just the pure, gentle timbre in the upper register for him.
Above us only sky. Imagine all the people
Really gentle.
living for today. Imagine there's no country.
Little more juice behind it now, creating a little bit more texture with the arrangement as well, with the dums kind of creating the clunky piano part that's so classic.
It isn't hard to do.
So they're doing something really interesting to create the accent on like the downbeat. So I don't know what key they're in. Wrong button. I'm not sure what key they're in, but essentially, if they were in this key, the song kind of does this thing. And so what they're doing is exactly what the piano part does, which is that they're having three notes create the triad of the chord on the downbeat. And then there's one person singing a dum on the upbeat. So they're doing these eighth note things. And what that naturally does, though, is because there are three voices doing the downbeat on each downbeat of the chord, it creates a natural accent that feels so consistent to what a piano would be. And then the one voice coming and just hitting the one note on the upbeat, it really, really mimics a piano very, very nicely. So I'm going to go back and listen to that again.
There's no country.
Like, it's super piano-like.
It isn't hard to do.
Along with doing a dum kind of vowel sound there, piano is a percussion instrument technically because you're hammering a string and then there's instant decay that happens from that point on. So whenever you go dum, you only have an open vowel for a very short period of time, then you're instantly closing it, and it's going to decay that sound rather quickly, just like a piano string. Really, really clever arrangement there. Aspect of the arrangement.
Nothing to kill or die for. No, and no religion too. Oh, imagine
nice riff there.
The I'm not the only one. I hope someday.
That note out of Avi right there, that's why I like his voice so much. It's just so very unique. Whenever you hear him hit that lower note on Only One, it's very pure. It almost feels like a synth. Like there's no grit in that voice at all, which I just love. Absolutely love that. Yeah, I like that richness a lot.
And the world will be as one. We'll be as one.
All right, so we're writing something.
Imagine all possessions. I wonder if you care. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say
That breakdown there, and then the riff going down. Oh man.
sharing all the world.
Oh man.
You may say
And then that part coming into is a pickup.
you may say
So good.
I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
It's cool how they're all kind of putting on their board kind of their things that identify them and make them unique in who they are. Obviously, the song Imagine, it's a classic song about kind of accepting everybody, and so it's cool that they're kind of breaking it down that way and going across. I like it.
I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as
There was so much to take in with that part of the arrangement. Oh my goodness. Let's just watch it again. The few things I want to point out is what they do is they kind of start with one note and then they kind of branch off from there. But every time they branch off, there's a moment of dissonance and then it resolves. And there's dissonance and resolves, dissonance and it resolves. And they really lead up to that last chord, which makes it feel so big and just pure. A lot of fifths going on in that last part of the chord as well. Such a good riff there. Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Human. Cool way to tell that story too. The message of that. Beautiful song. I don't know what's next. Okay, just thanks. Perfect. So Yeah, really beautiful way of telling the story of that, for one thing, just in the video format, but also the arrangement was very, very cool. I liked how they kind of started out kind of pure. Here's the song, then they add in the piano arrangement part, which is great. Sometimes people try and like create a piano sound with acapella, and it doesn't come off good. I feel that way about electric guitars too, actually. But anyway, this one was really, really good, and then the expansion into the end of that with the total departure from what the original song was, with kind of that chordal build going on. Really, really, really beautiful. Really liked it. Thank you for the recommendation on that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. And if you're so inclined, head over to my Patreon. There you can support me a little bit further. Along with you can get lots of exclusive content, live streams, voting on what you want me to react to, all that good stuff. The videos early, because I typically do record these and then hold on to them for a little bit and slowly release them. But anyway, it helps me out a lot. It helps me be able to put more into this and give you guys a better quality content. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.